Hello, hello. I guess I'm live. Just a minute. Yeah, hi, hello, 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 guys. Just a minute. Hello, hello. Hi, Joshi. Hi. How are you, man? So you can post your questions. I would be happy to answer. Okay, so and if you want to follow me personally, you can check out my Twitter. So I'll put the link as well in the chat. So you can follow me there. And also happy Sunday, guys. I hope you are having a great Sunday. Yeah, hello, Sashank Singh. It's been a while, I guess. Recon के बारे में कुछ बताओ, bro. Bro, I made a video on this recon, bug bounty recon. Okay, you can go and check out. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Shashank. Hope you're also doing good. I think we talked earlier, I guess, but I hope you're doing good. And I'll just share the link with you, Sunny. Okay, just a minute. So I made a video on bug bounty recon. So it's a playlist, I guess, but like three videos or something like that. But I'm not sure. So let me go to this. Where is this thing? Playlist. Yeah. I'm currently CMS. Oh, that's great. Yep, that's what it is all about. But right now, what I do basically is like I go to the crunch base first of all. Okay, and I look for what it is, which company owns it. Sometimes you can hunt on bugs which Google owns. Okay, so that's the thing. So where do I start my journey? Like start with the OS top 10, man. So that's the basic thing you need to work on. And before that, like get familiar with this, how the website works. Okay, how like understand how the web works. Okay, and learn some tools like proxy tools like burp suite or something like that. Okay, like you need to keep on getting better. Okay, every time. So that is what I can recommend. Like even I'm not a pro, like I do bug bounty rarely. Okay, so that's a different thing. But yep, that's how it is. And coming to this, so Crunchbase, and I'll try to find who owns that company or what that company is about. And I do some kind of iPad Pro is hackable or not. I guess it might not be, like, it depends on the version. Okay, if it might be learning, like using the latest version, it might not be, but I'm not sure because I don't own any Apple products as of now. And yes, and then I do some kind of this subdomain hunting, then file discovery. I go with the wayback URLs and I just go through them. Is linpiece and winpiece are allowed in OSCP? I guess it is allowed, but I'm not sure. I guess it is allowed, but I'm not at all sure whether it is allowed or not. Okay, so right now I think any tool which is automated and which gives you shell automatedly is not allowed. Okay, so is there any roadmap so that I can initially follow? Roadmap means there are a lot, man, but right now I'm not having any. But let me see if I have any. Okay, so I'm not sure. I don't have any, man, but I will share it later. Okay, so okay, it's allowed. Yep. Like I've seen people using WinPiece and LinPiece. Like those are some of the best tools I can call. Okay, so if I wanted to privilege escalation, so LinPiece and Lin Enum and WinPiece comes to my mind first. Okay, so let me see what this CMS bit about. So this machine that allows you to practice web app hacking and privilege escalation using recent vulnerability. So that's great. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I'll definitely give it a go. Thanks for getting this into my thing, brother Min Kant. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, it's, I guess it's based on web hacking, I guess. So we'll do it. And also, guys, like I'll be there is going, but they have published about that, but there are modified version of piece. You can use it. Okay, but I'm not sure about this lin piece and win piece and stuff, whether they are usable or not. And coming to today, I'll be uploading a video at 9 p.m. Okay, so I'll be uploading a video at 9 p.m. which is regarding how you can install the Impacket version 0.9.19. So some people will definitely require that cause most of the people are right now focusing on Active Directory, OSCP and stuff. Then there it will be useful. I'm an Active Directory admin working in IT. How can I get started my bug bounty or pen testing? Uh, how in the sense like first of all, be good at basics. Okay, so the most people what they do is like without learning some basics of Linux or networking or some kind of cryptography, they just jump directly into this hacking part, which is not at all recommended. Okay, if you do like that, what happens is like you will not understand any basics. So first focus on the basic part, like this, go with networking. Okay, and Linux, learn Linux, how to get like how to use it and stuff like that, cause you'll be working mostly on Linux machines, like that's where you work. And also there is something like, I guess, Linux and cryptography, get a basic understanding about cryptography, how the encryption works, and how also how the websites requests are made, something like that. And then go to the process like information gathering, and then OSINT, and then go to the scanning. See, don't always go with tools. Okay, if you want to learn hacking, so don't go with tools. Okay, like the tool that I might suggest you today will not, might not be tomorrow, might not be available tomorrow. So that's the case here. So that's the thing. So can we access webcam in Android using, I guess, man, I haven't tested it personally, but since it's a web browser, I think you can access it, I guess. But see, I'm telling, right, I don't have any Apple device or something like that. You guys should try and you should let me know. But since it is a browser based, I guess everything will work, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure about that, whether it will work or not. So coming to my thing, so you have all my links about my social, which is regarding my social media and everything, which is a link tree kind of link. So you can go ahead and you can check out my profile. Yeah, Taruneshwar. Yeah, I'm doing fine, man, and I hope you are also doing good. Um, yes, just a minute. You can post your questions, guys, and you can post your suggestions, whatever it is. So I'll just do it. Okay, so so most probably tomorrow I'll be uploading a video about PKMID attack, so which is of a Wi-Fi based attack. So that is what I'll be doing. In starting it was easy, but it is becoming, but not, it's becoming hard. Yep, man, it is going to be hard. Okay, this social engineering or whatever it is all about how crafty you are. Okay, it is like social engineering. You don't need to be a hacker to be a social engineering guy, something like that. Like you just need to know how creative you are with your payloads and stuff. That's the thing. Like one of the best creative parties, like most people download the cracked games. For example, GTA 5. For example, I'll just take an example, GTA 5, cause I too downloaded in the past. Okay, what they give in the description is like you need to definitely turn off the antivirus before installing this application. See, they just bypassed it, man. Who knows? Who the hell know what they're giving you with GTA 5? They might be giving you some kind of a reversal. They might be giving some kind of a rootkit or whatever it is. We don't know anything. So it is all about social engineering. How to control computers without touching. Man, this is kind of how to connect control computers connect without touching, like RDP, remote desktop, if it's a case, if it is enabled, SSH. Okay, like from your machine, you can access all those machines if they are configured for a remote desktop, and if you know the passwords or if you are able to exploit them, then you can do that. Okay, that's not a thing. And tomorrow, as I told you, there is going to be a video on PKMID attack. So it is a Wi-Fi attacks. Okay, so I'll tell you how the PKMID attack works, and also how you can make use of some tools and how you can attain that process. So that is going to be about it. So yep, keep that in mind. And just a minute, guys. So yep, that's the thing. And yep, any more questions, suggestions, you're good to go. And Windows Plus escalation, I kind of became lagged. I think in the last 2 weeks I haven't done any video in the Windows Plus escalation. But I need to work on that. Okay, not an issue. I'll try to work. There are only few concepts in the Windows Plus escalation part as well, so we'll cover them. So not an issue, not a big issue. Okay, so bro, I'm getting a lot of messages on WhatsApp about lotteries and their Pakistanis. I blocked them. They're messaging me again and again. Yeah, even I get the messages, man. Even I think I made a video. Yeah, I even made a video on these scammers, these job scammers. Okay, and recently I received some kind of a message which is regarding this um, MEK. Okay, so please answer my questions. I haven't seen your question, Wasim. I haven't seen any of your question yet. Okay, if you push your questions, I will try to answer. Okay, yeah, lottery and all this stuff, you'll get it, man. Okay, like all this happens because of some kind of a data breach or something like that. Like, let us assume that you are working with Swiggy, like you're using Swiggy application, and most probably will be giving our data, right? Or what happens is, like, let us assume that Swiggy got hacked and all the data is leaked. So all these phone numbers and stuff is going to be, ultimately these scammers are going to buy and they're going to test it. So that is how it works. That is bug bounty important to get job in cybersecurity? Yes, man. It will definitely give you a lot of. It is useful. Okay, first of all, and it will give you some good reach. Okay, so if you're able to do some kind of bug bounty, and if you are able to do some kind of uh, okay, so like you can just tell in the interview, man, like it's going to be kind of useful. So during my interviews I just told about some of the OTP bypass vulnerabilities and this IDOR vulnerabilities, and they even asked me how I done that. Okay, so I just explained them, and it used to give me some good impression. So first impression is a good impression kind of thing, so you'll get a good impression. But see, it is not compulsory. Okay, so it's not meant like you should only focus on bug bounty to do the stuff. How to use OMG cable scripts and Nmap scripts? I don't see. I haven't. I know Nmap scripting engine, but OMG scripts I haven't worked. I haven't seen that. What are those about? Uh, Free Roblox. I'm not sure, man. I don't know about this OMG scripts or whatever it is. This is all about some game, I guess, but I'm not sure. I worked with Nmap scripting engine. Okay, but I haven't worked with this thing. Can red team land me to a job? Yep, depends, man. Depends. Like what I've seen personally or mostly is like most of the freshers they will give you a blue team job. I seen most of the time. Like if you take 100 guys, so 80% of the guys will go to this blue team, and sometimes 90% as well. So don't give you the red team job by default. Mostly you'll go to this analyst roles or something like that. Mostly can call those as like blue team jobs only. Okay, so yep. Pico CTF, sure, man. I think John Hammond, I think even I go through John Hammond's video, so he's having some good videos on his channel, so you can go there. I'm doing SOC analysis course. How is it, bro? Is it good? Like everything is good, man, until or unless you focus on it. Okay, so whatever you're trying to learn, like whenever someone asks you a question, like let us take an interview. Let us assume that I'm interviewing you, okay, and you mentioned something like you are learning SOC analysis. Like it is good, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad, or nothing is bad, man. Okay, everything is good. But if you're mentioning it, make sure you're having a good sound knowledge on that. So if I'm asked something like what is SOC analysis, what you do on the daily purpose or something like that, you should be able to answer. So it is going to do good. To go something else, man, like see, cybersecurity is a vast domain. You have a blue team, red team, you have forensics, you have a lot of stuff. Okay, where can we find see, that's the thing, man. Like it's hard. Okay, first of all, for fresher it's hard. Like if you are going through, if your campus is bringing some kind of, I gone through some kind of campus placement, that's what I gone through. Like cause like searching on outside or applying on LinkedIn is hell, man. It's hell. Like I used to apply like hundreds, I applied like hundred of jobs, I guess, hundreds of jobs on LinkedIn, but I haven't got a single response. Okay, I haven't got a single response. One response I got, but it is, the pay scale is really really low. So like see, that's a problem. You can try Naukri or some other websites, man. That's all about luck and your how your resume looks like. And also you should apply for the jobs which are uh, like the requirements for your job. You should be able to fulfill those requirements. Like if they ask you something like a 2 to 3 years of prior experience is required, then what you need to do is like, since if you're a fresher, you might not be having this 2 to 3 years of experience. Even though if you apply for it, it is not going to count. They are going to reject you. Any course for Android pen testing? Sure, man, there is a good course from TCM Security. So TCM, man, I really like their courses and stuff cause they bring some good guys. And there is a course, I'll just share the link, for Android pen testing. This thing called as I haven't bought this course personally, but I guess it is going to be a good course. So mobile application pen testing course. So I'll share the link for this course. Okay, you can just enroll or purchase it now. Books, I'm not sure, man. I'm not much familiar with this digital forensics and stuff. I don't know which book is right for this digital forensics, but let me check. Okay, I've done this digital forensics in my class. So digital forensics. There are few books I can remember them if I see them. So I don't know about this book. I don't know about this book. Okay, I'm not sure, man. I guess I haven't gone through much. I guess like there are a lot of books, but I don't know which is a good book. Like if you are asking me for this thing like for Windows forensics, I think I'm not the right guy. I guess, bro. Windows login bypass tool, login bypass tool. How? I think there is something called as conboot. Okay, so conboot is the thing. I don't know whether it is working with Windows 11 or not, but this conboot is like a good thing. Like I cracked a lot of what you call PCs in my in my college with this thing. Okay, like this is a good tool, but it's a paid version, so keep that in mind. Like some people download the crack, but I don't recommend it cause it is dangerous. Okay, so conboot is a good application, so I'll just share the link for that. Okay, so just try it. Okay, there might be other tools as well, but this is the tool that I used personally. Okay, good resume look like in cybersecurity job. Like as of now, I cannot show my resume cause it shows a lot of information, personal information like phone and stuff. But see, you don't need to make a fancy resume, man. See, whatever you are having, you can put it like whatever you know. Like if you know Nessus, if you know how to use Nessus, like add skills. Okay, see what happens is like once you apply for a job, okay, the HR is not going to filter you out. There are some kind of softwares for that. Okay, so what they do is like based on the words which you are providing in your resume, it is going to filter out the results. Let us assume that the requirement is for CEH exam, CEH or something like that. So what they'll filter is like if the resume has something like CEH or something like that, it will put that aside. If it is not having, it will filter it out. Like, it is not all about how good the resume is, it is all about how important information it consists of. Okay, so how to root phone without a format. I got one customer, he wanted me to recover his deleted chat. I have tried without root but couldn't. I'm not the right guy, man. How to root a phone without format? I think it's not the right question, I guess. So in order to root a phone, you need to unlock the bootloader, and then you need to put some kind of a recovery like TWRP or something like that, and you need to flash. Okay, so for root is nothing like, you'll get some kind of a zip file and you need to flash it. That is what I know, but I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure how to answer that question. Okay, so yes, guys, and let's see what happens. You can post your questions, suggestions, or whatever it is. I'd be happy to answer. If I don't know, I'll come back again. Okay, and I'll try to let you know. And this stream is going to be available on every Sunday. So it's the thing. So, and also, if you have any doubts or something like that, and if you want to talk with me, like Discord is a place, you can just ping me over there. A ping in the sense like you can just ping me, like you cannot do a DM, I guess. I disable the option. Yeah, hi Balamurgan, hi. Any more questions? Hey, bro, how to start the Ports Figure Lab as a beginner? So first of all, get knowledge with this thing, like how to use the burp suit, cause you'll be using burp suit. Okay, and like, see, everything is mentioned there, man. See, the Ports Figure is really good, cause there is a lot of detail. Okay, for every task there is a good amount of detail, which is really really good. So you can start reading about it and you just do it. Okay, it's not a complex thing. Even the labs are easy, you can do them. Okay, so can you share the methodology of web pen testing? See, I don't have any methodology, to be frank. I just fire. Okay, so that's it. Like, I do some kind of crunch based basic information, the subdomain scan, and then I go for the HTTP or HTTPX tool in order to find out the version of the HTTP that is available. And there is some other stuff like wayback URLs and something like that. Okay, so those are like, I don't have a particular methodology to look for as of now. Okay, like I just go through, and if I what sometimes what I do is like, I only focus on a single bug. So this might not be the greatest methodology, but this is what I do basically. Okay, what I do is like, if I want to work on IDORs, so I just sit on IDORs. That's it. I don't go for other stuff. So that's the thing. So what is the first bug found? I guess it's IDOR only. Okay, but technically, like what happened is like I was able to change the picture of other other profiles. Okay, so there is a platform. So what happened is like, I think I should call this bug technically, like I used to say this OTP bypass, but it is some kind of a difficult cause. It took a lot of time for me to get tracked. But what happened is like, yep. So I was able to change the profile picture. So there is a portal. Okay, so every application has some kind of a user login. So it depends, and you can change the profile pic of other users. So there is a user ID. Okay, so I was able to change the user ID, and I was able to change the photo profile picture of other users. So which is really good, and it got tracked and it got me paid. Okay, so that is the thing. Highest bounty, no man, I can't disclose it, but it's less only. See, I'm not much into this bug bounty part. Like you don't have, I don't get some crazy amounts of bugs. Mostly, most of the time, the companies didn't even respond it for me. But see, I'm not some bug bounty hunter that I can tell you all about this stuff. Like I can share, I have a small amount of knowledge in this bug bounty part. That's it. But if I go to the pen testing part and this Wi-Fi pen testing or something like that, I can just give it a go. I'm not saying I'm the professional, but I just have some knowledge. That's it. Is it good to participate in NullCon? Personally, I thought to go to the NullCon, but I recently started the job and I felt like it is not the right time to ask my manager to give me a holiday. Like I just started, man. Okay, so it's like 1 month or something like that. Like I cannot ask him for like 3 to 4 days of holidays. So that's the reason I skipped. But it's really good place. Like you can meet a lot of new people and it is really good. So I definitely feel I regret for missing that, but next time I'll just go. Okay, so I got a, like I don't know. Yeah, hi Karthik Saho. Hi, hello man, how are you doing? Wi-Fi hacking, evil twin attack, and Wi-Fi, I don't know the exact name. Wi-Fi uh thing, what I call firmware update attack. Both of this worked. So the evil twin attack, okay, it works sometime. Okay, depends upon the target, man. Like I can't say it will work every time. Let us assume that you are trying to do an evil twin attack on my network, then you might not be successful because I already know it. Okay, uh, but for me, and one more thing is like Wi-Fi firmware update. So what happens is like they'll get some kind of a Wi-Fi firmware update, and once they click on that, it asks us from the further part. Like these are like some kind of, we are implementing the social engineering element here, so it is going to be useful there. Okay. Yeah, Air Gideon, and Wi-Fi Fisher. All these are good tools. Yeah, like a lot of tools. Even you can write a tool if you are really interested. Any job tips? Like, I guess I'm not the right person to give. I just got into job like a months back, so I think I'm not the right person. But later, I'll definitely give it. See, one thing that I can give you is like get strong on what you are giving. Okay, the only thing that you're giving to the recruiter is your resume, so make sure whatever the information that you put in your resume, okay, is strong enough, so that even though he asks you, like, he literally opens your resume, man. Like, he opens your resume and he'll just ask, oh, you done that, or what you had done that, something like that. Okay, whatever you're doing, be genuine and be strong with your basics. Okay, hi Sandeep, how are you, man? Please make a video on subdomain takeover. Sure, man. I'll make a video on that. Great work, bro. Keep it up. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you. So, hello, movies world. Hello. Like, it depends, man. There are a lot of CTFs. Like, it is not all about boot to root machines. You'll give some web challenges. You'll be having some cryptography challenge. It depends. Okay. So yeah, if you have a question, you can ask it. What should I learn in Python for cybersecurity? There are some modules for that. Okay, some modules like Impacket, okay, Tint, Twint, and there are a lot of modules, okay, which are mainly used for this pen testing part. You can learn how to use those modules, and that is good to go. Okay. Please make videos about account takeover different way. Account takeover different. What is SSH? So it is a secure shell. See, what happens is, like, let us assume that I want to take your system for access. Okay, what basically happens is, like, you give me some kind of a team viewer kind of credentials and I just access it, right? But SSH, in the sense, like, even it is a kind of a remote shell, but I won't be getting all your graphical user interface and stuff like that. I'll be only getting a command line stuff. So how you basically do is like SSH username at the rate of your IP. So if you are trying to connect to me via SSH, you can put the IP address of my machine or something like that, and then you need to provide the password and you are good to go. Should I learn PHP and JavaScript for web app pen testing? If you want, you can, man, but it is not much recommended. Okay, if you want, you can, but the thing that you need to learn is, like, you should be able to understand the code. That's it. That is what important it is. Okay. So yep. Any more questions? Any more suggestions? Like, we have good to go, bro. Is it easy to add SSH code in our program? Might be, man, but I haven't done that privately. Public or private? It depends, man. Like, if you are within your network, private IP. Okay, if you're able to access it, just put that IP. That's it. Like, it doesn't mean public or private IP. Okay, does any certification worth, because this field certifications are expensive like OSCP and others? If you want, just go with, if you are on budget, okay, go with this PNPT because it is much cheaper. Okay, I guess, like, I bought it for like 20,000. Okay, like, for 20,000, I guess it is useful, man. Okay, like, you'll be getting a lot of real life stuff, like you'll be learning OSINT, you'll be learning this Active Directory pen testing. Like, I don't know whether how much valuable it is in the market, but okay, but what happens is, like, you'll be learning a lot with this certification. Okay, so PNPT, and there are some other certifications. Like, what happens is, like, you can get these EC Council certificates for like cheaper price. For suppose if your company is providing you, or if you're like, if it's sponsored with your company or with your what you call your college or university, then you can get it for the cheaper price. Then you can go. Bro, every hacker wants a script kit. Yes, man, everyone is a script kit. Even I used to do lot of tools. I don't even know how what those tools used to do. I just used to clone those tools. I just used to do them. That's it. But now I was able to understand what these tools. Yeah. Please tell me the Python resources for pen testing. Like, you can find a lot, man. But see, I'm telling you that you can go and search with the modules. Okay, build some tools. It is not all about learning Python for hacking. Is like, it is not some kind of big task. Okay, assume let's think like you want to build some kind of a tool with that too in Python. Like, it cracks the hash, or it do some kind of Wi-Fi testing or Wi-Fi pen testing or something like that. So just build a tool in your Python, and that is how you can learn it. Okay, can you share best recon methodology for bug bounty? So there is nothing like best, man. Like everyone has their own. Okay, so even my recon strategy is not that good, but it's kind of average kind of thing. Like it depends, when try to build your own. Okay, see, don't follow other steps in the recon, so cause the recon is the important part. Okay, so try to build your own stuff for this recon. Okay, like just note it down, that's it, man. Like what you need to do in the first phase, in the second step. Okay, you need to do GitHub recon, or you need to do what, like just write it down somewhere, that's it. That is what a methodology means. Okay, you don't need to pay some. My company is offering me MS from SANS. Should I go this, or should I go abroad for a regular MS cybersec? I'm not familiar with this question, man. Offering me MS from SANS. SANS, I know the company, but should I go to this, or should I go? I'm not sure, man. Okay, I don't know what this is all about. Okay, so I think I'm not the right guy to answer this question. Okay, so what are the important factors need to be included in the recon? Like as much as the information is what it is. I think it is not about SANS course, I guess. I think it is all about MS, I guess. Like SANS is, I know the company, so SANS is a really good company. There are some good certifications and stuff, but uh, I'm not sure. Okay, like you need to also check for the other program as well. Okay, you need to compare both the programs, and then you can conclude it. Okay, so important factor, you need to find as much as the information. So if you have this much, only small amount of information, the chance of finding a bug is really less. But if you have a big amount of information, you'll have a good chance of finding the vulnerability. Okay, like some kind of a bug or something like that. So that is the thing. Bro, sorry for this question, but how you choose your target? I'm lucky to find good target. I'm unlucky. Even I'm unlucky, man. Like I choose so many targets, but I don't even uh like even I'm unlucky. Okay, mostly I go with this bug crowd or hack the box, or sometimes through the Google Docs, but I'm even not sure. Yeah, then go with the SANS MS, man. Those certifications are really useful. These SANS certifications are really useful. But I don't know about the other program, but SANS, like if they're providing you these certifications, then these certifications will definitely add a lot of weight to your resume. So go with that. Okay, just also compare the previous thing, the other program as well. Okay, so just find the best one. And I'm preparing from EEC PPT V2 cert. Brother, please continue proxy videos, bro. I'm finding good knowledge on proxy chain video you made. Proxy videos in the sense, like, can you give me suggestion like VPN or something like that, or is there anything? Just give some kind of a suggestion. Okay. Okay. So you can just give me the suggestion. I'd be happy. No, I haven't visited. You don't need to collect Python development. You just need to practice Python CTF. Yep. That is like learning practically will add lot of weight. Okay, you need to learn practically. Yeah, that is what he even told. Port forwarding, remote. Okay, so these are some kind of different stuff, I guess. Yep, I'll just note this stuff down. So port forwarding, you should call this port forwarding, not proxies, I guess. But these are some techniques in proxies and pivoting, brother. Okay, sure. Pivoting, I should cover it. Okay, but as of now, I don't have any plans. But sure, I'll try to cover them. Okay. Don't expect it as quick as possible because I have a lot of like schedule is going on. Okay, so I need to work a lot on this channel. So today also guys, there is going to be a video on how you can install this Impacket version 0.9.19. Okay, so keep that in mind. So like most people are working on Active Directory thing, but what happens is like in order to work with Active Directory, you need to have this Impacket toolkit. So there you will be using this impact. Like I tested it personally, so Impacket version 0.9.19 is working absolutely fine. But yep, but that's the thing, cause most people had a lot of issues while installing this Impacket. Like mostly they install the new version and it's not working. Like I tested it for SMB relay attacks and stuff for some stuff, but it's not working. So that's the reason I try to make video. Like it's like 5 minutes of video, 5 minutes video, that's it, nothing more than that. uh, so I'm facing issue in new version of Kali in both VMware. Crashing, I'm not sure, man. I think it's the problem with the VMware, I guess. Okay, try to, it might not be the issue with the Kali, but I think it is the issue with some kind of mm, it seems slower. Like it depends on the processors and stuff as well. I need to work on the chisel usage. I just keep forgetting its syntax. Yes, man, these stuff I even keep forgetting, but I need to revise. Like I learned some stuff, but I forget a lot more stuff. So I don't have notes for everything that I learned. Yep, you need to make notes. I need to revisit all those stuff. What will you share? Yeah, you can share it on my Discord, man. Okay, I'd be happy to see it. Okay, it will be really useful for me, and I'd be happy, grateful for you as well. So and whatever it is, guys, you can share me on my Discord. Okay, so even if you're having any issues or something like that, we can connect with a voice chat. Okay, so voice chat, I solved some issues as well for some guys. Okay, so we can connect with the voice chat and we can share the screen in the Discord. Okay, see what happens is like most people message me and ask some questions. I cannot answer all those stuff cause like I don't know what's happening. But in Discord, what happens is like you can share your screen, we can talk for a while, and we can do good stuff. Hi, I was able to configure OpenVAS on my office laptop, but if I scan a website, it is completing without doing actual scan. I'm not the right guy, man. I'm not the right guy regarding this OpenVAS. Like I used it, but I'm not some professional who can solve those issues. Like just see, look for the documentation or go through the community, okay, of that thing. Okay, so I guess that is it, guys, for today. I guess we spent some enough quality 45 minutes. If you still have any doubts, I just we can wind up the session in a minute. So if you still have any doubts, just let me know. So we will wind up the session at in a minute or go. And if you missed the stream or if you forgot to ask some questions, yeah, I can wait for 2 minutes in the sense like you can just put me on Discord, man. Okay, so on Discord I'm always active. Okay, so you can just ping me and I'll answer. Okay, so yep, any more questions you can just post it in the chat or you can go ahead and post it on the Discord. I would be happy to answer. Okay, we'll talk, Rohit. Okay, we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, so on Discord voice channel. Okay, so I'll give you an assurance. Okay, so tomorrow at some time we'll talk, tomorrow or today if possible. We'll try to work. Hey, what's the coffee price in India, brother? In my country, coffee prices are super expensive. I drink lemon tea mixture. I think it's normal. I guess pretty normal. Like it's, I don't know the exact price, but it's normal only, not that much costly. What is the actual stream timings? Mostly on Sunday, in between like 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, 7:30 to 8 p.m. We'll start the stream. In between 7:30 to 8 p.m. and we'll go for like 40 or 45 minutes and we'll wind up. Okay, so so I guess it is it. That is it, guys. So really, thank you for staying tuned with me for today, and we'll meet again next Sunday. Okay. Today there is going to be a small video on how to install the Impact version 0.9.19, and you can see that it's just a 5 minutes video. If you are planning to do some Active Directory pen testing and stuff, you can just use it. And I guess that is it, guys, for this week's stream. We'll meet in the next week, again at 8 p.m. or something relevant time, Indian Standard Time to be precise. So this is Satvik signing off, and I'll meet you again. Bye.